chura na kuulizia, unipe jibu makini. Kwa kila inyapo mvua wakimbilia bwawani. Una hata nguo ya kufua na wala una sabuni. Nijibu yapate tu ama utayafanya. Mwanzo mimi nilikisia ni mlinzi kisimani. Mtu utamzuia maji yakiyatamani. Akaja dada Rukia na ndoye mkononi jua ukajing'atua ukajitosa pembeni.
My name is Maxi and welcome to Maxi Show. So today I'm here to talk to one legendary man. One man who's been able to entertain us for a very long period of time, over 2 decades, and is still entertaining us over a long period of time. Was able to entertain my parents' generation, my generation, and the generation Z that is here right now. So thank you for the opportunity, Uncle Fred. And I have a question. So you've been able to entertain us for over 2 decades, right? And you have fans, a fan base of over a wide age group. It's very hard to be relevant in the media. It's very hard to be relevant for over a period of time. I do watch your show. My parents do watch your show. My siblings do watch your show. How have you been able to maintain that technique? Or is it a blessing?
Well, thank you for coming to Fred's Ranch.
Yes.
Maxi.
Thank you.
And it's always a pleasure to meet young people.
Yeah.
And get to talk to them.
Thank you.
Because I learn a lot from young people.
Yes.
Indeed, I've been in the media for not just over 2 decades. It is over 2 decades,
yes,
but it's been over 4 decades. So it's
wow,
been a considerable period of time.
Yes.
I held my first microphone, I think, around 76.
Yes.
And we're still holding that mic for a while. So you're asking about the secret. It is God.
Yes.
It takes God for someone to stay relevant over a period of time.
Yes.
And a bit of hard work. Hard work in the sense that you got to know what it is you serve on your menu. What is it that your listeners love to listen to, and why it is that they love to listen to that. So a lot of research has to go into whatever it is that you do to conduct desktop research. You don't have to go and ask people what makes them happy these days. Previously, yes, when we used to write letters and send salams via postcards and stuff like that. But these days, with the phone, you can be able to know what it is that people like, what it is that they don't like.
Yes.
And people are fairly forthright. They can tell you when they are pissed off with whatever it is that you're doing. So you got to be very careful listening to your listeners.
Yes.
And that's what I do. I listen to my listeners quite a bit. I see what they write on social media. I call them, or they call me in the studio, and when they are talking to me, I can feel what it is exactly they are asking for. There we got an SMS line. There is Twitter, of course, Instagram, Facebook, and those are avenues for feedback.
Yes.
So it is much cheaper to get to know what it is that people want, and then you try your best to give it to them.
Yes. Yes, and speaking of that, so when I was younger, when we used to be at our homes in the reserves, each and every household, when you're doing works, you listen to your show. Everyone listens to your show. You go to this household, someone is listening to your show. You go to this household, someone is listening to your show. And there's one genre you actually chose. So you love rumba.
Yes.
You've done rumba for over the decades.
Mm.
So Why rumba? Why did you choose rumba?
You see, rumba,
Yeah.
unlike what people think it is these days,
Yeah.
the young generation,
Yes.
rumba is not what I see some guys call lingala.
Yeah.
It is rumba is a genre of music,
Yes.
and it's African in nature.
Yes.
It is easy, slow music. Of course, in it nowadays there is also the fast-moving sukus beat,
Yes.
and then there is a bit of benga in it and all that. African music generally has been classified as rumba, but there is the laid-back rumba,
Okay.
you know, that is easy to dance to sing along,
Yeah.
and it's more relaxed. The reason why I decided to go rumba is because first I'm an African
Yes. Truly.
and a black African.
Yes.
You know, I'm the blackest man in black
Africa.
Africa.
Truly.
So
Yeah.
I love to be authentic. I love to be original. I love something that resonates with my birthplace,
Yes.
you know, which is Africa,
Yes.
Kenya.
Yes.
And so when I was growing up, we had great rumba musicians, you know, the late Fadhili William,
Yes.
another mzee called Fundi Konde,
Yes.
Paul Machupa. There were many great musicians.
Yes.
And then we had Benga music, which is really Kenyan music. And all that was, can I say, just remnants of rumba, you know, things that resonate with where one comes from.
Yes.
Where you get to hear the drums, you get, you know,
Yeah.
and some of this music really is the kind of music that you listen to mamas sing for their kids.
Yes.
As lullabies.
Yes.
So when a kid is, you know, I'm sure you may not be a parent, but you have played the role of a parent.
Yes.
By taking care of your siblings.
Yes.
Or something like that.
Yes.
When a child, after eating, wants to sleep, they
Yeah.
normally start crying.
Yes.
So when they cry, their parents want to sing them a song so that they, as they cuddle them and sing a little bit,
Yeah.
the kid then gets to sleep.
Yes.
Those are the lullabies I'm talking about, and each mama everywhere,
Yeah.
from Kalenjin land to Kisii land to Kilifi to Somalia to Luya land and Luo land, they have got all sorts of songs which help the kids drift to bed
Yeah.
or to get sleep.
Yes.
And all those songs, when you listen to them, they are normally very smooth and they are like rumba-ish.
Yes.
So those songs really appeal to me very much, and that is why.
That is why.
Yes.
I know you add this a lot. You have one of the most soothing voice. I think if I don't say much, it's brought to one of your success. Like listening to how you talk, how you relate, how you there's a word you like saying, wawa. Yes. So with your voice, have you ever considered being when you were younger or any other time? Did you ever consider doing music or being a musician?
That has been my dream, Maxi.
Oh,
I wish I could play guitar.
Uh-huh.
I love music,
Uh-huh.
but I've never been able to sing. I
Okay.
feel so bad. I wish that someday in my life, before I drift out of this world,
Uh-huh.
I can at least do one song that I can leave behind for people to listen to.
That is nice.
Uh, But you know, they say God's plans are perfect always. So if He has that in His game plan for me,
Yeah.
chances are probably I'll do a song someday. But truly, I would love to sing.
Yes.
Yes, I don't know whether my voice is good for singing,
It is.
but I would love to sing someday.
And which genre?
Well, rumba is always
Uh-huh.
the best.
Uh-huh.
That is what I've been. That is what I have been interested in most of the time. Easy, slow rumba. But of course, I love many other genres. I listen to a lot of other styles and types of music.
That is where I want to get into. I hope you're gonna sing me one song. So, which other genre do you, maybe when you're driving or when you're not in the office, or you can just chill and listen to? You just love your go-to.
There are about 5 different genres that I like.
Okay.
I love Taarab music. You know, when I listen to Taarab, I feel like I'm totally submerged in some,
Yeah.
I don't know whether you listen to Taarab.
I do.
You know, when I listen to songs like by JKT or, people like Mama Malika, I listen to Taarab and I feel totally lost.
Yes.
Yeah. When I listen to songs like, which one now? Chura nakuulizia unipe jibu makini, kwa kila inyapo mvua wakimbilia bwawani, una hata nguo ya kufua na wala una sabuni, nijibu yapate tu ama jiuta yafanyani. Mwanzo mimi nilikisia ni mlinzi kisimani, mtu utamzuia maji yakiyatamani. Akaja dada Rukia na ndoo ye mkononi, chura ukajing'atua ukajitosa pembeni. Beautiful songs. Taarab is beautiful, it's infectious. The kind of music you listen to, you just disappear from where you are.
Yes.
And then, of course, I love country music. When I listen to Don Williams or Kenny Rogers or Dolly Parton. By the way, I was privileged to meet and sit with Kenny Rogers. Like,
oh, nice.
Yes, like I'm seated with you and we talked a bit before. Obviously, he passed on.
Yes.
God rest his soul in peace. So country music is another genre that I enjoy listening to, and I also listen to R&B.
Yes.
Yes. Oh.
Old school or new school?
I don't know much, but I know I love you. Look
Nice
at this.
music.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is all. I listen to R&B a lot, old school.
Yes.
A lot of R&B.
Yes.
Great music,
Yeah.
When I used to listen to Diana Ross singing with Lionel Richie.
Yes.
That kind of music.
Yeah.
Rich music. Yeah.
Yeah.
That kind of music also is great music to listen to. And then there's soul music, now soul.
Yes.
When I was younger,
Yes.
I played a lot of soul as a DJ.
Oh, nice.
Michael Jackson, Donny Osmond, the Osmonds, Tina Turner, the Commodores.
Yes.
I played music by people like Shalama, many people,
Yeah.
Donna Summer, many, Gladys Knight and the Pips,
Yes.
many people
Yes.
whose music I still listen to till this date.
Yes.
Yeah, Rhythm of the Night,
Yes.
Loverboy,
Yes.
Oh.
Old school music never
Yes.
fades. Never.
Oh,
Yes.
great stuff.
Yes.
Party Animal.
Yeah.
Songs, great songs, soul music never fades away. It's almost like rumba. It stays forever. Yeah, so I listen to I listen to reggae. I listen to reggae, roots reggae,
Yes.
I listen to people like Bob Marley, of course,
Yes.
the King.
Yes.
I listen to people like Eddie Grant. I listen to people like the late guy from South Africa,
Lucky Dube.
Lucky Dube. I
Yes.
even met him.
Oh, nice.
You know, when I listened to Prisoner, you know, Nobody Can Stop Reggae, all those kind of songs.
Yes.
Great songs
Yes.
from those people. Alpha Blondie from Ivory Coast. Those are the reggae gurus that I listen to. I don't like ragamuffin. No, but
why?
reggae. Ragamuffin to me is like hip hop. It's it's upbeat, and 3/4 of the time the lyrics are just dirty.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yes.
I'm not a subscriber of dirty
Dirty lyrics. Yes.
lyrics.
Yes.
I really don't like them.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So they put me off because music. I tend to think that music was created to bring people together.
True.
It was like radio or television. It was supposed to bring families together. So if you sing a song, if you do something that is supposed to make people happy,
Yes.
you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I should be able to sit with you, sit with your mother,
Yes.
sit with your father. You sit, I sit with my mother, sit
Yes.
with my father and my children and my grandchildren, and we all sit and make a big party and enjoy.
Yes.
But when you sing a song that has got dirty lyrics, where now, if you are with your mother and you tell her you are a musician, and she says, sing for us, you can't sing.
You can't.
What is the point?
Yes.
What is the point of doing something that you and your family can't listen to, can't watch, and you expect other people's families to watch or listen?
Yes.
So I don't go for that direction, I'm sorry.
And speaking of that kind of lyrics, you know, as you've said, things change, right? So the current music, we have there's so much change in the current music. We have so many genres that have come up, and some of the songs are dirty, some of the songs are nice.
Yes.
So if you, in your own opinion, which generational music do you prefer? The old school? Okay, obviously you prefer the old school, but are there new school music that you listen to? Do you have some favorite artists, new school, who you listen to?
Yes. Yes. I listen to Saudi Soul.
Nice.
I listen to Heart the Band.
Yes.
I listen to even Kering.
Nikita Kering.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Nikita.
Yes.
I listen to her.
Yeah.
I listen to Susan Owiyo.
Yes.
I listen to quite a number of I listen to Nyashinsky.
Nice.
I listen to a number of young artists. Prince Inda, my favorite.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But what I want to say here, and I have no apologies to make.
Yes.
You see, when you come to me,
Yeah.
you talk to me as a radio DJ, right?
Yes.
So I'll tell you, I do a radio show
Yes.
and I do a TV show.
Yes.
And you will ask me which TV show I do. I say it's Roga Roga. Which radio show I do? Say it's Roga Roga.
Yes.
Then you will ask me where. I will say on Citizen Radio and Citizen TV. And I'll give you the times when I'm on air. 10 to 1 on Saturday and Sunday on radio. And then 2 to 3
Yeah.
on TV.
TV.
On Saturday.
Yes.
Then, if you want to sit with your parents and watch my show, you will.
Yes.
If you want to sit with your father-in-law or your mother-in-law and listen to my radio show, you will.
Yes.
And I will be quite confident you will sit with them and enjoy.
Yes. Yes.
So I just urge young people to do something that they can be proud of. So when you tell me, Fred, I've released a song,
Yes.
okay?
Yes.
I want you to sit here and we watch. So listen to me,
Yes.
because at least I know where you are
Yes.
and I know where I am.
Yes.
You don't know where I am.
Yes.
You know where you are,
Yes.
and you think you are the expert.
Yes.
So sometimes listen. All I want is you can change the genre.
Yeah.
You can play any sort of hip hop and what have you.
Yeah.
But let music carry a message.
True.
Societal, educational, or just love messages.
Yeah.
But you can
I do get you.
you can be in love.
Yeah.
You can pass a love message without being vulgar.
Yes, true. So, Uncle Fred, we have there's so many other things, maybe good things you do outside here. First of all, you have a beautiful ranch, a very beautiful ranch. That is, this is a testament of a good investment. And we've seen so many people having good careers over a very long period of time, but no investment. Maybe some do good investments. So this is a beautiful ranch. Maybe you could give us a nugget of wisdom in terms of finances, investment, especially when you are in the creative industry or where jobs fluctuate most of the time. Or yeah.
I think first and foremost, this ranch does not belong to me. It belongs to the Machoka family.
Yes.
So I owe it to my good wife, who has been with me for many years, who was stood by me even when I had nothing until now. And then my children, who are also part of the board that runs this ranch.
Yes.
But of course, like I said earlier, I owe everything to God.
Yes.
Because these are plans from our Almighty God.
Yeah.
All I can tell young people is that when you're young, a lot of money passes through your hands.
Yes.
And sometimes you can spend it badly.
Yeah.
So try and save a little if you can,
Okay.
and invest if you can, because sometimes we look at things that are actually wants and we make them look like needs. So you must differentiate between what you need and what you want, especially when you are young, because you know age is a moving target.
Yeah.
Today you are young, tomorrow you are not so young.
Yes.
Today you are energetic, tomorrow you are not as energetic.
Yes.
Today you got an income, tomorrow you are retired.
Yes.
So all those things you must be able to balance.
Yes.
So kindly avoid the temptation, because when you are in the media, you know, many people know you, and they have an idea of the kind of life you need to lead, the kind of car you need to drive, the kind of girlfriend or boyfriend you need to date, the kind of house you need to live in, the kind of food you need to eat, and places where you need to eat, where you need to go and have drinks, the kind of clothing you need to wear and stuff like that. So all the time you're under pressure, and you want to live the life your fans want you to live, but they forget, you know, your fans really sometimes forget you are also a human being. You are just like them, but you got the disadvantage of being known by many people. So they put you under pressure. You must resist this pressure. Otherwise, if you live their life totally, it will be fake and it will be dangerous. Yes.
That is true. Very true. Thank you for that. So most of them fall under that pressure, and you've been able to evade it over a big period of time. Let's say, have you been able to evade it?
I've tried. I've tried. I've not fully succeeded. That pressure is always there. So sometimes you buy a shoe that costs more than other people because you have to live with that pressure.
Yes.
But I can say, yes, I've tried as much as I could to not to live with that pressure all the time, because when I was buying this land, I was doing a show that was a movement,
Uh-huh.
a TV show that was like a religion called
Yes.
Music Time on KBC.
Yes.
And that show, if you ask your parents, they'll tell you was
Yes. Yes.
a bomb.
Yes.
But I remember that is the time I moved to Kitengela,
Uh-huh.
where I was staying in a house without electricity, was without water, using a pit latrine. I did not even have a neighbor. You know, no electricity, no phones and what have you. And I was a celebrity that time. But I had to do something because I realized that time was moving, and chances are that someday I may need some place of my own where I can build a house.
Yes.
So that thought had to come after I detached myself from that celebrity status
Yes.
that comes with baggage.
Yes.
Yes.
That is the nugget of wisdom I wanted to get from you. So, if I know you're a retired general,
Yes.
and in the US, people who retire after service, they usually call veterans. Do you have a name for Kenya?
I don't know. I don't think we have that.
Uh-huh.
Maybe they will create one.
They'll create one.
But I'm quite comfortable to be just a retired general. I like to be known as a retired general.
Yes.
You know, because I was once a soldier, and I'm quite comfortable with that. I still do my weekend shows,
Uh-huh.
and the difference between me and most people is that the shows I do are for fun.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
I have always done what I like,
Uh-huh.
and much as I get paid for it,
Uh-huh.
payment or money has not been the biggest motivator. I do those shows the way I could have done them, even to pay. I could have paid people to give me the opportunity to do that show.
Yes.
So when I go on Roga Roga over the weekend,
Yeah.
I don't go to work.
Yes.
I go to enjoy myself. And fortunately for me, at the end of the month, I find some little money in my bank account.
Fortunately
So I
for
don't,
you.
fortunately for me, yes. In terms of broadcasting, I think as long as I have an audience that listens to me and they enjoy what I'm doing, I'll continue to work until I fall.
And there's a music career coming on. I do hope you get one song too in the near future.
How do you mean?
I do hope you get to produce one song in the near future.
Yeah. Especially that.
Yes.
I'll do some funny song.
Yes.
And hope that it gets to be liked.
Yes.
I'm working with one or two people to write a song for me and check on my voice range so that I don't end up croaking instead of singing.
Yes. That is
Yes.
true. But I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for
Thank
the time. You're a man of wisdom. I've listened to you over a long period of time. And before we finish, I want you to give us one quote that you like. You've been able to traverse through so many things. You've been able to learn, and you've been able to maintain for a very long period of time. So which is your favorite quote? I like quotes. Or which is your favorite?
Well, I can only say life is short,
Life is short.
but it is long enough if you live well.
Yes.
Yes.
Life is short, but it is long enough.
Yes.
You will.
Live well, respect people,
Yes.
listen to people.
Yes.
When you are wrong, say apologize.
Yes.
And when you believe you are right,
Yes.
tell people, even if you remain alone,
Yes.
that you believe you are right,
Yes.
and they should respect your belief.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.